And our next story is about catfishing reaching a new peak. The glittering world of Hollywood fandom met the murky depths of internet scams when a French woman, dazzled by what she thought was Brad Pitt's charm, handed over more than $1 million. Yes, a scammer posed as the heartthrob and swept her off her digital feet, proving once again that love, or its illusion, can sometimes be ridiculously expensive. Meet Anne, a 53-year-old French woman who, in the midst of her divorce from a millionaire, was approached online by someone claiming to be Brad Pitt in February of 2023. It all began innocently enough during a ski trip to Tignes. Now, first, a message arrived from an account claiming to be Pitt's mother, Jane Etta Pitt, and just like a perfectly scripted rom-com minus the comedy, Brad slid into her DMs the very next day. Now, the digital relationship quickly took off. It was fueled by poems and flowery declarations of love. Anne, who described herself as starved for affection, fell for the scammer's artful words. "There are so few men who write such things," Anne said in an interview. The French woman was totally convinced that she is in a long-distance relationship with the Hollywood legend. But while the fake Pitt knew how to woo, he also knew how to exploit. The scammer never picked up Anne's calls. Hollywood actors are busy, right? Instead, he sent her AI-generated videos and photos to maintain the illusion. By the time Anne finalized her divorce and pocketed a hefty settlement of $800,000, the scammer had ramped up his tactics. He promised luxury gifts for which Anne herself sent $9,000, as he needed that money to cover the customs fees. But the delivery boy never knocked on her door with the gifts. He didn't stop there and even dangled the prospect of marriage. Now, things took a dramatic turn when Brad claimed that he needed money for a kidney operation. His bank accounts had conveniently been frozen due to his messy divorce with Angelina Jolie. Now, the scammer sent her videos in which he was seen lying on a hospital bed. Anne's heart melted and she shelled out more money to help her lover in distress. But when Anne spotted real-life Brad Pitt with jewelry designer Inez de Ramon, her dream bubble burst. Devastated, she reported the scam to the police and checked herself into a clinic for severe depression. Anne is far from the only victim of Brad Pitt's scams. Just last year, a similar ruse targeting Spanish women ended with 5 arrests, from WhatsApp to social media fans pages. These men were always on the lookout for vulnerable women. Now, according to reports, these women lost over $340,000. Later, the police successfully recovered some part of the stolen funds. These scammers, armed with AI tools and social media sleuthing skills, have turned Hollywood fandom into a lucrative hunting ground. Anne's story serves as a cautionary tale for anyone tempted to believe that Hollywood royalty might be lurking in their DMs. As for Anne, here's hoping justice and maybe a refund prevails. Meanwhile, the rest of us will stick around admiring Brad Pitt from the safety of our screens. No wiring of funds required.
From breaking news to the day's biggest controversies, shedding light on the world's top headlines, detailed analysis on the stories that matter the most to you. Catch it all on Spotlight at 6 p.m. India time and 12:30 GMT, only on Firstpost.